Hey guys, welcome back to the Debate Hut. This year is a very special year for one of my favorite movies. Actually, it is my favorite movie. Let's not lie. And it's an animated movie. It's from Disney, and it is called The Lion King. I don't know if you guys have heard about this movie. I don't know. It's not very well known at all. I don't know. But if you haven't, which I'll be really surprised about, then we're gonna do a non-spoiler review. So you guys can catch our thoughts on what we think about this movie, how we found it, if we recommend it, and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah. So this is our non-spoiler review to the 1994 animated classic movie from Disney called The Lion King. Please like and subscribe and comment down below with your thoughts on this movie, and we're going to get straight away into our reaction. Oh, sorry. Not into our reaction, into our review. But actually, talking about reaction, we are doing a reaction on this as well. So do check that out when that is out. Right. In terms of review, non-spoiler review, this movie is my favorite, and it's perfect. It's got something there for everyone. It just ticks all the boxes, you know? It's got something there that will make a lasting impression as well. Like whether it's the music, whether it's the characters, whether it's the animation, it will leave something with you and you will always remember that. For me, it's basically everything, and that's why it's my favorite. So starting with the characters, we have such a great, well, we've got such a great cast doing all of these voice acting for these characters. But we've also got these really interesting characters, and we get to go on a journey with our main lead, Simba. And we get to see how I don't think it's a spoiler, but how he's scarred from a young age and how he develops is all I'm gonna say. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure all of you guys have watched this or you know what it's about. But yeah, I'm gonna try and be as spoiler free as possible. But yeah, it's just great. In terms of villains, I think villains, we have one main villain. But yeah, in
Mm.
terms of our main villain, Scar, like he's one of a kind. There is no greater Disney villain than him. I mean, there are some. I don't know where you'd rank them, but to me, like he is up there and definitely a top
Yeah.
five, definitely top three, I think, for sure.
Mm.
He's crazy. He just ticks again all the boxes for a villain. He's not the kind of villain that you'd sort of usually see from Disney movies. He's kind of a bit different in a sense. But yeah, that's what I really like about Scar. But yeah, the characters are just all amazing. You got a bit of comedy from certain characters. And yeah, they just bring so much joy and light, but also so many emotions as well. It does a really good job, like their animation, the way that they portray their emotions, but also their voice acting. It all just complements it all so well, bringing out these characters into who they are and what they actually mean for the story. In terms of the story is just so beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a masterpiece. Whoever wrote it and the way it was developed, it's just so perfect. Like they really took the time and attention to detail in certain bits, sometimes to just lighten the mood, sometimes to bring out deeper emotions. And it's all just it fits in perfectly well. It's well balanced. Like one moment you're absolutely laughing, and the next moment you're absolutely like, oh my God, what? And it's just perfect. In terms of the music, I love soundtracks, and this to me, the soundtrack for The Lion King is just so great. In terms of like the lyrical music and stuff, it's so good. But to me, I think what stands out is the score as well, because that invokes so many deep emotions as well that it just transforms the movie. Like I don't think like without this movie, I don't think I would have really. I think this is where like I got my enjoyment and of like scores and stuff, like actually understanding why it's so important for movies is because of this. Because you can literally, without the score, this whole movie is nothing. It really isn't. The score does so much to it, and it makes that movie the movie and the animation. It is absolutely gorgeous. If you don't see the difference between this and let's say something like Frozen or Tangled or something, then I don't know what is wrong with you because they are so completely different. I'm not saying that the new animation isn't great, but for this, it's just so nostalgic. The attention to detail and the little things, but also just actually acknowledging that someone has actually spent time drawing all of these out. They have actually took the time and they've perfected every single detail and the amount of hours it would have taken. It's all of that kind of stuff that just makes this movie just so good. Like all of these components just make this movie into such a good, solid movie. I'm surprised that, it got beaten by Frozen, if we're being honest. Like Frozen's
Oh,
just but yeah, at one point in time it was at the top. And there's a reason for that. And that's because this movie is a work of art.
mm. I like how you put that, a work of art, because you're right there. It is a work of art. Art, yeah. I don't know what to say because I feel like what you just said is exactly how would I describe this film. Like the animation is beautiful. Like there's you can't compare to Frozen or Tangle. While there are great films like in the past and in the present now, this is just it takes on a new level. Like you can see there's so many small details the animators have put in into creating this film, like the shifting of the trees, like the movement of the animals, like the coloring. The background looks like a painting, and it's it's unbelievable. It's like if you've seen this for the first time, it would be like entering a whole new world, literally. And I'm not talking about Aladdin style, I'm talking about this jungle style. It's incredible. And it's just interesting the story because I know like years later after watching this for the first time, I know that they base it on Hamlet, but the story is like it's easy to follow. It's so and it takes you on a very emotional roller coaster ride from being happy with Simba. And I don't want to spoil anything, but there are like a few sad moments. But I feel like it has like every kind of like genre in it in a way with action, a bit of romance, and good comedy as well. Definitely, guys, you would not be disappointed. You will be laughing from a few like or nearly almost every scene. And the characters are very relatable with Simba, like the main cub, and like Mufasa and everyone. The villain, definitely one of the best Disney villains of all time. Cunning, evil, manipulative. What more could you ask for? There's just so many great things they provide us in this film, and I we can't get enough of this film. Like you need if you know anyone who hasn't seen this, show it to them. I don't care if you tie them to a chair or anything, you need to make sure they watch it. It's just too brilliant. I'm just saying. And the songs are fantastic. Like you can't get them out of your head. I'm still thinking of a few right now, and I can't decide which one to listen to. It's just so bouncy, they're so like catchy. Oh, that's just so brilliant. And I've been watching a few of like the behind the scenes of The Lion King, and I could just see how much hard work and how much effort they put in, like with the voice cast and like the drawing and the storyboard. It's just they put a lot for this film, and it paid off. It was incredible and probably the one of the most classic Disney films of all time, and probably the one of the best films of all times. So, guys, that's our non-spoiler review of Disney's animated The Lion King. We hope you enjoyed this review. Please send it to your friends or other people who you know who haven't watched it. We hope to persuade you to watch this classic masterpiece. Before you leave, though, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts of the film. What was your favorite scene? Who was your favorite character? And what was your favorite song? And is there any other Disney films or shows you want us to do a review about? We've also done reviews and reactions to other Disney stuff. We've done Mulan. We also done a few Bollywood and Mollywood. We also done a few TV shows and all that. Also, don't forget to check out our reaction, which will be coming out quite soon after we release this review. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Also, don't forget to check out our social accounts. We've got Twitter and Instagram. If you follow us, we will follow you back. That's a promise. And you can check out our website, it has information about the team and some of the videos we've done in the past, games, pranks, a whole lot. Check them out, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.